always loved donuts. My very first job was actually at Dunkin' Donuts when I was 15. Many years later, I became a pastry chef. Somehow, I would always sneak in a donut on the pastry menu in every place that I worked at. I always thought it was fun. I always thought donuts, I can speak through donuts. Like, I express myself through donuts. I think donuts are very humble and also the underdog of the pastry world. And I found it to be challenging, changing people's minds about donuts. Because when I tell people I wanted to make donuts, they're like, really? You're a CIA-educated pastry chef. You want to make donuts for a living? And I say, yeah, because I'm going to change the world through donuts. Aloha. I'm Madame Donut, and I own Donut Dynamite with my husband. We opened our store about 7 months ago in the town of Wailuku. And so far, it's going quite well. It's been really amazing how people have come to find us, and people keep coming in. So we keep making donuts. We started our business selling donuts at the Maui Swap Meet. So I remember the first time we were there, and we had Gimme S'more donuts and bacon maple and just some really interesting flavors that they had not seen before on a donut. And then one teenage boy actually came by, so he bought a donut. He walked away eating the donut. Before he could walk far enough away, he turned around and said, "That is the best donut I've ever had." Somebody that age got it. Like, there's a difference. And I looked at my husband and was like, they're going to get it. To me, I wanted that donut to have that turnaround, like, hey, it's humble, but then it's also so luxurious. Actually, we always hear the quote, "Let them eat cake," by Marie Antoinette. But if you actually look at what she had said, in French, she said, "Let them eat brioche." Because brioche is the rich man's bread. It's the Cadillac of all doughs. And I wanted to make the Cadillac of donuts. So brioche donuts it is. Whenever people tell me, "Oh, you guys are doing so well," I always say yes, but it's a whole lot of work to be in this type of donut business. So our workday usually starts somewhere around anywhere between 10 p.m. to midnight. And then my husband usually rolls the dough. I would have made the brioche dough at least a day in advance. So that the dough's been rested by the time my husband rolls the dough. After he rolls them, the doughs have to rest for a few minutes, anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour before we can cut them. We cut them, we proof them, we fry them, we cool them, we glaze them. By the time all of these are done, usually it would be around 5 o'clock in the morning. You have to be passionate about this to do the kind of work that we're doing. It takes hours. We hardly sleep. I don't sleep because I actually love doing what I do. I could simplify it. We can make just one variety of dough and just change the toppings. But no, we don't stop there. You bite into that dough, it's not cloyingly sweet. This has structure, this has flavor, this has body, and it has a lot of integrity. We're creating donuts like nobody's ever had. We have our donut called Heartbeat Red Velvet. So it's based on the red velvet, but every time I'd made red velvet, you have to put so much food coloring to make it red. So I thought, why not use beets, red beets? So I puree the red beets, and you get that red coloring naturally. And also beets are already sweet and have that earthy flavor that goes really well with chocolate. It's art. Hey, we get fresh lemons today. Well, we'll make lemon meringue donuts. Or I was missing a cheese plate, so I made a cheese donut. I was once asked, hey, you're gonna be in business. Are you fulfilling a need or a want? And I said, I'm fulfilling a want. You know why? It's so boring to fulfill a need. You need to stay healthy. But when somebody walks in here, it's like, oh my God, a donut! And like the face, that excitement, it's like, oh my God, this is so good. Nobody says that about a salad. But people come in here and they get so excited and just look at me like, oh my God, thank you so much for doing what you do. And that's fulfilling a want. I want people to be excited about what we do, and they are. And we're gonna continue to do what we do until those faces disappear, but they keep coming.